Rest in peace. What's up, YouTube? To Virginia Giuffre, age 41. Think she passed in Australia. You know, she was the one that was between Prince Andrew and Epstein and Giselle Maxwell. Never got any justice. Never got any peace. She was basically put in where they were allowed to pretty much look the other way. It's a shame too, because that picture with her and Andrew, he always said that the hand was photoshopped. No one ever really, benefit for the doubt. And you just kind of got to wonder, where was the justice, that was the peace? She said she got scooped up when she was 17 and it was used. This happens so much. And I just think that what happened is that a broken heart, no one ever seemed to believe her, and there was too much money involved, and people looked the other way. Uh, it's a very sad story. Her face was so haunted in that picture because you just could tell she had a lot to say and she was on a crusade and what she was doing. Now, of course, I'm always thinking somebody don't want you to be talking too much, because if you say something they don't want to hear, you get Diane. I'm talking about Lady Diane. You know how that went down, which should have been prevented. Anything that's too close to the source. Now, Andrew got back to England, and his mama kept him on the timeout, and he was under, and he's still that way with Charles, because he's one of those cats that his mouth is like Titanic. It be sinking ships, and they can't have him running his mouth and acting all nonchalant, sitting there on TV getting interviewed with glasses of wine and acting like he just all laid back, because he's his own worst enemy, and everything that then came out has made him just look like dilly dee and diddly dumb. I mean, the more he talks, the worse it sounds. But the sad part is this woman never got any justice. Um, she's always gonna be known as the one that was between Prince Andrew Epstein and Giselle Maxwell. That's all they're gonna know her as, between Andrew, Prince Andrew and Epstein. And it's a shame that there was no justice for it. You know, it happens so much that this, and again, it's like the double standards of something like this, that you have people in positions, etc., who look the other way, act the other way, almost acting different, nonchalant, you know, because it's basically what happened. When you talk about cross state lines, country lines, all that, I said, who was so I'm sitting up here thinking, okay, so Diddy right now situation, but all the people involved situation ain't was held accountable. Giselle Maxwell doing a bid, but Andrew ain't don't know nothing, and you know what happened to Epstein. So it's just a shame that this young woman who was only 41 never got any justice. You know, she'll always be linked to being a between those two, and no one seemed to really care or wanted to believe her. It's just a shame. She had just got separated. She had a 22-year marriage too. It's a shame that this sort of thing happened, because it really weighs you down. It's really that deep, and thoughts and prayers go out to uh, her family and friends and everything like that. There really is no way to really even justify it, because it's just really a sad story. And that's just kind of how it got played off. Please like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another shit if you like it. The membership, stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. I'm out. Peace.